All right, it is January 1st, and January brings not only a new year, but some opportunities and a season for change. Now, a lot of people set resolutions or goals for the new year, what they want to achieve in their personal life, their health, or even with their family. And I think those goals are great. However, one of the biggest problems I see is when people are making a goal for weight loss. A lot of times they set just a blanket goal. I want to lose 50 pounds this year, but there's no way to actually chunk that down and know how you're going to do that, how you're going to achieve it, and if it's even reasonable. So one of the biggest things I find is when somebody comes in and they say, okay, I want to lose 50 pounds so that I can be healthy. The reality is we know when we want to lose weight, we do have to change our diet. We also have to exercise. The problem is a lot of times we don't realize that when we are changing our diet and when we are trying to actually boost metabolism, we may actually gain weight initially, because when you're eating right and you're doing the right type of exercise to help you lose weight, you actually have to build muscle. Now, muscle weighs pretty much the same. However, it doesn't take up as much space. So what a small muscle would look like compared to a large amount of fat, even though they weigh the same, a lot of times when you do lose weight, you actually lose inches. So a lot of times what I find is when you say, okay, I want to lose weight, and you eat healthy and you exercise, you're going to lose fat and lose inches, but you're going to gain that back in muscle. So in reality, on a scale, you may only lose 1 to 2 pounds, but you are changing your whole entire body composition. You may be losing 3% body weight. You may be losing 4 to 5 inches off of your body size, but you're going to only change 1 to 2 pounds, which can be very discouraging. So a lot of times when we set New Year's goals for weight loss and we're working out in the gym, about 80% of people give up after the first 2 weeks because they're not seeing results. In reality, it's going to take you about 4 to 6 weeks to change your metabolism so your body starts actually burning that fat and burning those calories so that you can start to really see large jumps. So a lot of times I find that when people start a weight loss program or when they're starting to try to change some things and go to the gym, they get discouraged very quickly. So I want to encourage you to check in our office. We actually have an opportunity in the month of January. We are going to be doing a free body composition consultation. That means you can come in and we're going to actually do measurements. We're going to check your age, your weight, your height. We're going to actually use calipers to check your body fat percentage and also do measurements with a tape measure. So we know exactly where you're losing inches. We also know where you're losing fat. And we can actually figure out what your body fat percentage is and what a reasonable goal would be to lose fat. Not just weight loss, but actual fat loss so that you are trimming up and becoming healthier over time. So usually I recommend getting a baseline. So like I said, January, you got an opportunity. You can come in free of charge. We'll do those measurements, figure out what your current body fat percentage is, and set some goals for the year. And then I usually recommend checking it about once a month. We can do those measurements again, figure out what exactly you need to do to stay on track and actually see the results changing. Not just weight on a scale, because again, that can be very discouraging, but see where you're losing inches, see where you're losing fat, so you know how to change up your weight loss and exercise program, or if you need to focus on a different area. So come on in to our office. You can request an appointment on our website, freedompeoria.org. In the new patient tab, you can request an appointment to come in for, again, that free body composition consultation. I'll do the measurements. I'll plug it into a spreadsheet. And then if you want to come in monthly, we can keep checking that progress. But for January, it's free of charge. So stop on in and hopefully take advantage of our special going on in the month of January.